Our bodies are alive with electrical signals that allow us to contract muscles and sense the world. The complex brain orchestrates these processes, but it turns out that even simpler biological entities generate electricity. In a new study published in Advanced Materials, researchers reported that a bioengineered virus generated electricity when exposed to heat, a phenomenon known as pyroelectricity. Viruses are often associated with disease, but many viruses are benign and even helpful, like bacteriophages that eat harmful antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Now, researchers have reported that engineered viruses also can generate electricity when exposed to heat, a finding that may pave the way for next-generation biosensors and diagnostic tools. As reported in the journal Advanced Materials, researchers discovered for the first time heat-induced electrical potential generation on a virus, a phenomenon known as bioelectricity. This work may shed light on how biomaterials cells, tissues, and proteins generate electricity at a molecular level, as well as lead to the development of biomaterials with novel medical, pharmaceutical, environmental, and energy applications. Through this study, researchers gained valuable insights into the relationship between protein structures and electrical properties. Scientists discovered that when we apply heat to virus particles, they undergo structural changes that lead to changes in spontaneous polarization and the generation of electric potential. Interest in bioelectricity, electric potential generated within living cells, dates to ancient Egypt and exploded in the 18th century, when Luigi Galvani discovered that electrical stimulation could induce muscle contraction in frog legs. While scientific understanding of this phenomenon has vastly improved over the years, questions remain due to the complexity of biomaterials and the limited tools available to study them. Researchers think viruses might help us find the answers. Viruses possess some remarkable properties that make them an ideal model system for studying the links between structure and function in the generation of bioelectricity. These include the ability to quickly self-replicate at a massive scale, evolve, and because of their identical shape and material self-assemble like chopsticks in a box. Researchers demonstrated the bioelectric potential of the engineered M13 virus more than 10 years ago. They reported on the piezoelectric properties of these viruses and their ability to generate electricity in response to pressure. By genetically engineering the phage's external protein structures, the researchers discovered that they could enhance its piezoelectric performance. And while M13 viruses lack the direct ability to sense heat, the researchers had observed that they undergo structural changes in response to thermal stimuli. These characteristics led them to suspect that the phages might possess pyroelectric properties. In this latest study, researchers put this theory to the test. They genetically engineered a portion of the M13 phage's protein coating to create upright structures, pointing in the same direction and in a nanometer scale. They then observed and measured the virus' electric response to heat. Their findings showed that heat denatures or melts the protein coating on the engineered phage, causing a difference in electrical potential. Next, the researchers investigated the M13 phage's pyroelectric responses to other molecules. Peptides genetically tuned to be responsive to specific non-volatile and volatile organic compounds were attached to the protein coating of the engineered pyroelectric phages. When these phages were exposed to the different solvents, they generated different pyroelectric responses depending on chemical species and their concentrations. These findings showed that, depending on the chemical receptor, we could easily detect a harmless or a toxic chemical like xylene. Scientists believe that this approach to engineering phages with tailored bioelectric properties could open the door to other applications. This includes building handheld devices that use pyroelectricity to sense other viruses and detect new strains. Scientists envision many possibilities for this technology. It may help pave the way for creating new bioelectric materials for use in bioelectronics and energy harvesting, and in novel bio-inspired devices. While the voltage that the researchers detected by heating the viruses was small, they plan to boost the virus to power more complex electronics. Since M13 viruses self-replicate, scientists can scale up the total number of viruses and they can amplify the electricity in a similar way. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed our videos, subscribe to our channel for there's more to come.